And you have no problem, in dealing with all kinds, homosexuals and lesbians, and, you are there for everybody, equal.
I'll just tell you very quickly that several years ago I went to a school. Some schools are co-ed, boys and girls. Some are only girls and some are only boys. So I went to a school, and to an old girls' school. And that day, a new girl had come from New York, and the girl said to me, "Oh, Rabbi, there's a new Jewish girl here. Can we bring her?" I said, "Yeah, of course, bring her." I always come there with a big bag of snacks, and we have snacks together. I teach them how to say a blessing and how to look for a kosher symbol.
They are totally cut out from
everything.
They have no access to their...
Nothing, zero, zilch. So this new girl came, and she says, "I heard you asked for me." I said, "Yeah, the kids told me you're here, so I did ask for you." So she came over with a real New York condescending attitude, like really looking for a fight. And she says to me, "Well, I don't think that a rabbi looking like you would ever have a girl like me who's lesbian in your group." And I said to her, "Young lady, have a seat for a second. Let's have a snack. Let's talk for a second." And she sat down, and I said to her, I said, "Listen, if you do or don't want to come to this group, that's your choice. It's not mandatory. The kids don't have to come.
Right.
It's a privilege. Yeah. But there's one thing that I want to tell you, and this is very important. I want you to remember, I want you to hear it from me. I don't want you to ever define yourself as, I am a lesbian. I am homosexual. I am heterosexual. I am a vegetarian. I am diabetic. I am a Republican. I am a Democrat. I am
it's the story of
a victim of sexual trauma. All those things don't define what you are. All those things define what you do. If you feel sexually attracted to a person of your own gender, it doesn't define what you are. It defines what you do. I don't ask you what you do. I don't ask you if you slept with somebody last night or not, or who he was. It's none of my business. Just like I don't ask you what you had for dinner last night. Or if I do ask you, it's what you do. Now, do you want to know what you are? I'll tell you what you are. You are a pure, authentic, genuine gem because God is found within you. That's what you are. Now, do we want to talk about what you do? We can talk about what you do till the sky is green. But it doesn't define what you are. This is what you do. What you are a pure, genuine, authentic gem that carries God within him or herself. And let's start interacting with one another based on that. That's your center.
Was she shocked?
Very.
And she started talking to you?
Of course.
So this is your approach, it's love.
Yeah, love and acceptance. And don't let people define themselves. People said to me that they experienced sexual trauma. And God forbid, I would never, ever downplay sexual trauma. Say, "Oh, you were raped, you were molested, oh, big deal, move on." God forbid. I would never say that. But what I would say is, don't let that horrific experience in your life define what you are and who you are. Because there's only one entity that defines who you are and what you are. And that's God above, who placed himself within yourself.